Sunset high and a party start. Blood rushing the haze. My head to the phones.
This is CryptoTube. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with everything that I'm doing. Today, a requested video, which is Masternode Strategy. In particular, this is my Masternode strategy. It's not meant to be used as a blueprint or anything like that. I'm just going to show you guys, because you've asked, what I do, what I go about looking at in terms of credentials for coins, and what I do once I've actually accumulated the Masternode, whether I go about selling off profits or accumulating to gain more. So I'm going to take you through this today. Hopefully it's of value to you, and if you've got any input, anything that you think I should be looking at more specifically in terms of if you've got a better strategy, let me know in the comment section, and hopefully we can all learn together. But this is my strategy going into 2019 and something I've been doing for a while, and it's been fairly successful. So I've got three subheadings: due diligence, coin specifics, and roadmap. So we obviously always start off with the due diligence. If you haven't read the white paper of the coin involved, if it has a white paper, then you shouldn't invest in the coin. You need to know exactly what the coin is about, the ethos of the company itself, who's behind the company as well. So within this, we want to see who the people are who are running the show. We don't want them to be avatars or anything like that. We want actual human beings. And we just need to have an understanding of the product that they're offering, and understanding that this will have a real world use case, or at least a crypto use case. Does it have a working product as well? That's a big question for me. A lot of these Masternode projects will come online, you'll go onto the website, but there's no physical working product there. They don't actually have anything to show. It's just pure marketing. They're showing you what they could be doing, but if there's nothing actually there, does it have real value? So that is a big question I always ask. Second up, active devs and on socials. So does the developer speak frequently? Do they let you know what's going on, keep you updated? And do they have good social media channels where they're telling you exactly what's going on, keeping you up to date? Is there volume on the exchange? Obviously, a lot of these coins will be of low volume. There's, I think, probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Masternode coins, but a lot of them will have pretty much zero volume. You don't want to get involved in any of those because you've got nowhere to sell your rewards off to. Have they been listed on an exchange for some time as well? So you want to actually be able to see what's gone on previously. You want a bit of time. So if you've got a couple of months worth of trading you can go and reflect on, that's a good sign. If they're brand new to the market, often you'll see a big price to start with and then a big crash. So you want to avoid getting in during that time when you're really on a roller coaster. The pre-mine and the pre-sale size. So if they've got a huge pre-mine, you know the developers are likely that they're going to actually dump the coin. They could be scamming. And if there has been a pre-sale of a lot of Masternodes, you know a lot of people are holding a lot more coins than you and could potentially dump them on the community as well. So you just want to keep these things in mind and make a judge a decision based on these little factors. In terms of coin specifics now, an ROI of over 100 really, so about the 150 mark is what I'd look for as a minimum. That's going to ensure that you're getting a good number of coins back fairly quickly, and it's going to ensure that you're able to sell some of those off and work towards making a profit fairly quickly as well. If it's 10, 15, 20%, you could lose that in one day in terms of the price fluctuations. So that's not really any good in terms of a Masternode strategy in my books. Up to 600% being the upper limit. Anything above that, you're going to, again, get people with huge amounts of coins who are accumulating really, really quickly, and they're just going to be able to dump on you as well. So you don't want to get dumped on. That's the aim of the game. Daily rewards versus the order book. So on Masternodes Online, you can see the number of daily rewards in the last 24 hours, and then you can make a judgment call based on the order book of that coin. So go and have a look at the buy orders. Is there surplus supply? Is that price going to fall? And you can make a really good judgment call from looking at that alone. Then we have the reward structure, or the emissions as some people call it. Where are we in terms of the peak period? Are we building towards a nice gradual peak? In which case, are we going to have investors coming in later than us who are going to be willing to put their money into this as well? Or have we gone beyond the peak area? Often, once we've hit the peak, you'll see a sell-off, and then the coin starts to find an equilibrium. And in terms of a price equilibrium there, has the market kind of found itself a nice little balance? Has the coin found itself a true value? As mentioned, when we start off, you'll see an astronomical price, and then it soon comes down and finds itself on where it should be. So we're looking for some form of equilibrium, or at least has it bottomed out, has it reached a level of support. Then on the roadmap side of things, we're looking at the future potential of the project. So are there big items on the roadmap that we're working towards that haven't yet been met that will increase the price of the coin when these things occur? If there's big things happening, there's a good chance that that's going to cause a lot of interest. And has the project previously delivered on its things it's going to say it's going to do? So if it has previously delivered on its promises, then that stands it in good stead to continue to do that, so we can actually believe the roadmap. If it hasn't been delivering, those things on the roadmap are not worth the paper they're written on. And does it have a recurring demand? So I like projects that economically make sense. You've got customers returning, repeat business, and there is an actual need for the coin. Sometimes with this as well, you'll see coins peg themselves to a dollar amount, which is obviously good as well. It just ensures that the project has a cash flow, and the project is likely to succeed as well doing that. So those are the things I look at. In terms of putting this into practice now, I'm going to give you a little case study of what I did today, just as a bit of research. So that is Crypto Flow. CFL is the ticker. I'm sure a lot of you know what this coin is. It is, I'd say it's deemed as a rather successful Masternode coin and one with good potential. So if we just go through the due diligence phase. So use case, yes, it has crypto to fiat transactions, very low fees, 0% for fees in Crypto Flow, or I think a 2% fee if you're trading anything else. Active devs, yes, Barry Doyle, nice, transparent individual, keeps us updated on Discord, via Twitter, and he does look after his investors. You'll see that via the Discord as well. Big community as well, follow us on Twitter, on the Discord, etc. And in terms of the exchange, they've been on an exchange since the end of August. They're on CryptoBridge and Crex24. So you've got 5 months worth of data to look at and analyze there. So you've got a good bit of background, and you can see where the price has kind of bottomed out, what levels are there support at. Pre-mine and pre-sale. So there was a 10% pre-mine, which is very big. However, it is locked. If you check out the white paper, that is a locked up fund for future endeavors potentially. 35 masternodes were sold at pre-sale prices. And that may be one of the reasons why the price, you'll see that was a spike and a big drop as well. So you expect those early investors to want to recoup their money, but hopefully they are loyal investors and they're not ones who are looking to dump again. But 5 months in, we would expect that to have maybe passed by now. In terms of the coin specific, so the ROI of Crypto Flow is 220% currently, so very healthy. It ensures we're going to get a good number of our coins back fairly quickly. And it's not astronomical, so we're not pushing towards that end of the spectrum that's going to get the interest of those whales who come in, buy up a few masternodes and just dump them after a couple of months. So I think 220% is a reasonable level. The daily rewards versus the order book, so 500,000 coins are given out as rewards to masternodes on a 24-hour basis. That is 5 masternodes worth of coins, because each Crypto Flow masternode is 100k. So 5 masternodes onto the order book is quite a bit, but there is demand on the order book as well, so it's not a bad position for this as well. We'll look actually at CryptoBridge in a minute. The reward structure, so we have gone beyond the maximum inflation period, so the inflation is actually reducing now, so we're on the back end now where the rewards are dropping and the coins should become more scarce. And in terms of the price, from analysis recently, the high 40 Satoshi area has some support, so we're near there at the moment, so it could be a decent time to get involved. In terms of the roadmap now, Future potential, yes it does. It has One World project, which is a sister project run by the founders of CryptoFlow. This is an app where you can actually run your wallets, stake your coins, and run masternodes via just an app. So this will bring cryptocurrencies to obviously millions of people who are unable to use desktop computers, if you think about Africa and things like that. But this project, OO and CryptoFlow, are working in synergy together to bring crypto to masses, and there's big potential between both of them to do well and to gain mass adoption. So they do look like they've got a good future behind them. Has the project delivered previously? Yes, it has a live product. You're able to use that. You can verify that and go and change some of your fiat into CryptoFlow or another currency if you wish to do so. Does it have recurring demand? And I said yes, people are using it currently, and it has a UK focus. It is a .co.uk website, and I think when we've had this big boom in terms of cryptocurrencies, getting involved from I think the US and places like this has been fairly easy for people, but in the UK it was actually quite tricky to transfer your fiat into crypto in a reasonable time frame. So they're actually making this more accessible to people like us in the UK who maybe aren't as aware of cryptocurrencies. So they're driving mass adoption over here. So in terms of your strategy, once you've actually targeted the masternode that you like the look of, so it's ticked a lot of boxes for yourself, you're keen to invest, you've got the money there, and you think, yeah, I'm going to go for it. The next question, once you've got that masternode running, is what do you do? Do you sell your rewards or do you accumulate? So these have obviously pros and cons for each. I would say in terms of selling your rewards, like on a daily basis, this is the most risk-adverse approach. So this is safeguarding yourself quite a bit. It's a safety-first play. You get your BTC daily by doing this. So you sell your rewards off for BTC. This gives you options. You've got funds there if you want to go and diverse into somewhere else. That's cool. You've got the funds to do that. And as well, altcoins are more precarious than BTC. BTC is the king. By cashing out into BTC, you know you've got something of value for years and years to come. It also allows you, by selling your rewards, to chip away at that initial investment, and you're getting some of your returns back from day one. You will also be less affected by a market crash by doing this on the average basis. So if we sell, say we got 10 coins every single day, we sell them off each and every day. If the price is falling hard, we're getting an average across each of those days. We're not getting a price at one particular point. So you do get a better price on average. And this is also the definition of a passive income. You're getting paid every single day for not doing anything. You're just letting your masternode collect those rewards and you're cashing them out. So what could be nicer than that? So this would be my preferred option, would be to sell rewards daily. It is a safer bet. And I think if you're just getting into masternodes, this is the option that you should take, really. Second up is the accumulate phase. So you can decide to just accumulate your coins as quickly as possible. So this just requires you leaving your coins in the wallet. Some websites will allow you to actually compound this. This is more of a speculative approach and higher risk, since you're not actually getting any money back at any point. You're just waiting for your total pot to increase in size. Bigger gains can be made by doing this though. So if you're able to compound your coins and just generate more and more fairly quickly, then you could be left with a good cash lump sum. So it could be a huge BTC sum after a few months, but then there obviously is a flip side to that as well. You can take advantage of fluctuations as well. So if you're accumulating your coins, so say we're getting 10 coins a day again, in 10 days time we've got 100 coins, the price peaks, we can sell those coins off and make a really healthy profit that we wouldn't have been able to do if we were selling rewards daily. If we want to create a second masternode, this is the way to go as well. Obviously accumulate until you've got enough coins to launch a second one. And if you are going to just hold a cryptocurrency and it's a masternode cryptocurrency, this is obviously the route that you would take, and especially if you like the project, you just want to hold, keep the faith and plow on. The negative side of this is that you could be left with a bag of shit at the end. So this means you could be accumulating your coins, say you've doubled the number of coins you initially started with, but the price just tanks. You have all these coins, but they're now all worth hardly anything. So you've got lots of worthless coins, and that is a bad situation to be in also. Therefore, the daily rewards would be a better method. And as I mentioned, that is the least risky approach that you can take. Obviously, this was not financial advice, but do think these strategies through before you actually invest. Don't go into things blindly. Always have a strategy and something to work towards, because otherwise you can just get wrapped up in accumulating coins, which isn't a good place to be. So if we hop out of here, if we look at crypto flow quickly, so this was announcement on the 15th of Jan. Just remember, One World service fees, which is the sister coin, will be payable in One World and crypto flow, creating long-time demand. So they're going to be creating demand for crypto flow with a new coin here. They also mentioned further down a loyalty scheme. So if you've got a Masternode of crypto flow, they'll be paying out some of the profits made from the actual site itself to Masternode holders. So if you own a Masternode, for example, they're saying each Masternode holder is going to get 550 coins. So again, this is a positive reason for having a Masternode of this coin. And down here as well, we have a new partnership announced last Saturday, keeping the community in mind. CryptoFlow and OO are now partnered with Quotation Coin. We'll be participating in the powered arbitrage pools. CryptoFlow and OO will use 50% of its gain profits from the arbitrage pool towards our project's developments, which is good, as well as 50% for buyback of CryptoFlow and OO from the market. So they've got a buyback in place as well. So hopefully the coin price doesn't continue to tank, and they can actually protect their asset as well. Crex is a smaller market than Crypto Bridge, but when it comes to actually selling your rewards on a daily basis, there has been more higher prices sold for on here today, for example. So we're getting 55 Satoshis for our coins on Crex, but on Crypto Bridge you wouldn't have got more than about 52, 53, and that was one of the most recent trades. So you might be actually better off selling on a daily basis on the smaller exchange. And yeah, this is the price chart of crypto flow. As you can see, it's hit like the 50 mark a few times. It does bounce up here and there. So we know there's interest there. There's some little green towers here letting us know there's a bit of volume in terms of people who are gonna be buying this coin when it gets to around the mid 40s, high 40s area, like it has been. There's been a bit of sell-off, but we're in a position now where the price is rather low. There's the website. I'll leave a link to this down below, and you can just go and check it out for yourselves, make sure everything's working. Over on Masternodes Online, again, just showing you some of the figures that I got these from. So the paid rewards figure here is one that I always look at. So 523,000 coins will be going to Masternode holders today. So we can make a judgment call on whether these will be dumped on the market or not. And this is the order book down here. Sell orders, almost 2 million of them trying to be sold at the moment, and a buyback of about 35% of a Bitcoin, which is quite a lot. However, there is a heavy sell side here, so I'll be setting up a buy order around the 41, 42 Satoshi mark. I think that would be somewhere that I can see this reaching in the next few days, whilst that pressure is there. But as I mentioned, they are looking to kind of protect their coin and do buybacks as well, so bear that in mind. And at the current price, 158 bucks for a Masternode is pretty good going for something that's going to give you 217, 220%. Within the strategy as well, which I didn't mention, we now have some websites such as Midas where you can get the best of both in terms of accumulate and sell your daily rewards, because they have this button here which is 50%, so reinvest 50%. So your daily rewards, 50% will go to your withdrawal address, so you can send that to an exchange and sell half the rewards off, and then keep half accumulating in a wallet. So they've kind of got a nice middle ground there for you if you don't know which strategy to use. So this may be the best one for you to use in that scenario. But Midas really good platform. If you're going to use this, pay the fees in Midas. You pay half the fees by paying in Midas, and you'll be able to gain a lot of rewards with Midas as well. So you'll be able to pay this off with the rewards you're getting from just running a partial share of a Masternode from Midas as well. So a good website to use and a good use case of the coin. Over on Snode as well, you can run a crypto flow Masternode on here. You can run a full one right now, dedicated Masternode, and this does show you your daily returns based on the 24-hour data. So we know we'd roughly be getting 97 cents back per day. Weekly and monthly returns listed out for us, so we can get a good idea of where we would be in terms of our investment a month from now. Snode, again, good platform. I've had no issues with them. Nicely laid out. Everything's really simple to use. I've got videos on this as well if you want to go and check those out. I'll leave them at the end. So all in all, that is my Masternode strategy for 2019. I hope you found this interesting and got some value from this. I now plan to purchase a Masternode of crypto flow, but I need you guys to decide where I invest that. So in the comment section, I want to see either the word Midas or the word Snode for your preferred choice. I will then do, in about 4 to 6 weeks, a catch-up video to this showing how my reward strategy of selling off my daily rewards fared versus an accumulation phase. So let me know in the comment either Midas or Snode where I should put my Masternode, and I'll leave it in the hands of you guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.